This video explains what the Sumproduct function is, where it can be found in Microsoft Excel, how it can be used, and its realistic application, all in 5 minutes. Furthermore, we will discuss your workflow while using the Sumproduct function and without using the Sumproduct function. Then at the end of the day, we will look at the do's and don'ts of the Sumproduct function. So let's get started. The Sumproduct function is simply as the name implies, which means sum stands for summation or addition. Then product stands for what? Multiplication. So therefore, Sumproduct simply means adding and multiplying values together all at the same time. So what it does is that it first multiplies values together, then add the answer of them all at the end. You can locate the Sumproduct function in 3 places. The first is this. When you go to the Formula tab, come down to Mathematics and Trigonometry, then you scroll down under S. So this is a Sumproduct. You just click on it on the first array, click on this icon and select the range. Then click on this to maximize, then click on this arrow again to select the second array. Then click here to maximize and click OK. That is the first place you can locate it. Then the second place, under the same Formula tab, you go to the insert function and then you search for it in this very particular search box. You search Sumproduct. When you click go, and it pops up. So you double click on it and then you select your first range. You click on this arrow, select your second range, maximize and click OK. That is the second. Then the third place is just to press your equal sign and begin to type sum, S-U-M. Then this is it, Sumproduct pops up. You double click on it. Don't forget, double click. You select your first range, you press comma, select your second range, close your parentheses and hit enter. That's it. Okay, this is how you make use of the Sumproduct function. First of all, make sure you enter your data individually in each cells. You could arrange your data in column just like this, or you arrange them in rows just like this. Irrespective of the arrangement you choose, it will work out. So this is it. If you type SUM after imputing your equal sign, then product, the Sumproduct function pops up. So you double click on it. When you double click on it, this is the information you have here. This is the name of the function, which is Sumproduct. Then you open parentheses, which is what we have already done. Then it says array 1. This array is simply range of cells. The range of cells you want to multiply each other with. These are array 1 and array 2. So on the first array, you come and select the range of cells, the first range of cells. Now you now hit the comma sign, which is indicated in the formula description here. You press your comma sign and then you select your second array, which is array 2. If you have multiple columns, you press the comma sign and highlight array 3, press the comma sign, highlight array 4, and so on and so forth. But since we have only 2 here, we gotta stop here. Then you close your parentheses and hit enter. Simple. That's how it works. Now if your data is presented in this way and you need to multiply this and this together, this and this together, this and this together, then you sum up the answers at the end. The procedure remains the same. Hit your equal sign and type SUM Pro. Then you double click. Don't forget, double click. Then you select the first range, which is this. You press your comma sign and select your second range, which is this. You close your parentheses and hit enter. Simple. The Sumproduct function can be used in revenue analysis. So if you have a sample just like this, where a column is representing product with their respective quantity and their prices, You can integrate some product function to calculate the total revenue for all the product. So navigate to any cell of your choice and hit the equal sign on your keyboard. Then you type SUM. Then you include product, and this is it. Double click on it and then select your first array and then hit equal sign on your keyboard and select the second array. Close your parentheses and hit enter. Now, just to be clear, it doesn't really matter which array you started with. Either you choose to start with quantity or price, it doesn't really matter. So let's interchange them here now. Sumproduct. Like I said, double click on it. This time around we'll begin with price. Hit the equal sign. We'll now come down to quantity. Close your parentheses and hit enter. It's all the same. The procedure is the same. Another application of the Sumproduct function is in your CGPA. If you are calculating student cumulative grade point average. So this is what you do. Normally you are to multiply the credit unit by the grade point in order to get your PE. This by this to get this. This and this to get this. So instead of multiplying them row by row and then you now come and sum everything up at the end of the day, this is what you do. You integrate the sum product function by saying equal sign SUM product. So this is it. Double click on it. Then your first array will be your credit unit. You select the range, hit your comma. Then second array is this, your grade point, and that's all. You close your parentheses and hit enter. You finally have your CPE as 165. So you can now go ahead by saying your grade point now is CPE, which is 165, divide by your total credit, which is 36, and then you hit enter. 4.583. That's it. You are done. Okay, your workflow will seriously improve if you are using the sum product function. This is because now, instead of you to multiply 3390 by 85 in order to get this, that is to say, you come down here and say this multiply by this equal sign for you to get this. Then you come down here and say this, you multiply it again by this, hit enter. You come down, hit your equal sign, you multiply this very particular quantity by its price, hit enter. Or if you want to be fast, you can drag the range downwards here before you now come down to your cell, to the cell of your choice, and then hit equal sign. Then you hit sum, open your parentheses, you drag this range and sum them up together, close your parentheses and hit enter, which gives us the same value as the calculation we've done earlier. Now instead of that, you could simply use the sum product function, navigate to any cell of your choice, hit your equal sign and type your sum product. You double click on the function and then you select your first array, hit comma on your keyboard, select your second array, close your parentheses and hit enter, and that's it. You are done. So using this very particular function will seriously improve your productivity in this way. Okay guys, coming down to the do's and don'ts of the sum product function. This is it, very simple. Make sure your number of rows in the first array is the same with the number of columns or number of rows in the second array. So this is it. The number of rows in quantity, which is our first array, is also the same with the number of rows in our second array, which is price. It makes it easier for this to multiply this to multiply this to multiply this, and then this will multiply this at the last. Now in a situation where you have a missing value, let's say this is 34 units as quantity and then the price is missing, then definitely your estimation will be wrong. Estimation will not be correct, simply because this very particular place is missing. Then 34 is multiplying a missing cell and empty cells. It will return a false or a misleading estimate at the end of the day. So don't do that. If you have something like this, always make sure you fill in the blank space. I hope you understand. Such that if let's say this is $65, such that at the end of the day, the number of rows you have in this situation will now be equal to the number of rows you have for your second array too. And if that is okay, then you are done. Everything is intact. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share for others to benefit from you, and subscribe to the channel so that you will not miss subsequent video just like this. And I'll see you in the next time. Bye bye.